All right, we're going to start this segment out on just an old-fashioned call that has killed probably more turkeys than just about anything, maybe outside of a mouth call. And they've been around a long, long time. Actually, they're probably the first turkey calls that were made outside of a wing bone call that the old pilgrims used, from the wing bone of a turkey. But it's just really is a good call. It's a homemade call. It's just all they got is they got a little paddle right here. And most of you that's been around turkey calling or maybe has played around with one kind of knows the mechanics of one. So we're not going to really go into great detail about how it works because, they're idiot calls. In other words, any idiot can use one. Now, Joey, what you're going to do is what I like to do for a box call is I like to use this as a locator call. Now, a box call will work great for like when you're, let's say that you don't know where a bird's at and you're trying to locate. This call is going to go louder than your mouth call, your slate call, or maybe your little purr call if you use one of them. This is a loud call, so this really shoots off in these hollers, and it cuts the wind really well. All right, so what we're going to do is now how you use the box call. You just take it if you're left-handed or right-handed. So I usually just take it in my right hand, whatever hand. You want to take, now most calls when they come from the market, they got a really loose paddle. All right, you don't want to walk through the woods with this thing, going like this. It's noise. That's why most of these calls, Joey's has got one on his vest, and I've got this, and they've got a place for box calls, which is really neat. Or if you don't have one, they're not coming after us. Don't worry. If y'all hear sirens in the back, they're not coming after us. But if you don't have a vest, you just take your rubber band and put around it, and make sure it's tight, so it don't walk through the woods doing this number. That's noise. All right. What I like to do is I like to place the box call in my hand, and what you're going to do is you take your thumb and just don't push hard, but just kind of get enough pressure to where it kind of goes flush with the box. All right, you're going to take the paddle, or you're going to usually it's right to left, or you can do it left to right, however is more comfortable for you. But most people are right to left. You want to take that call and you want to just slide that paddle. Just slide the paddle, Joey, and just make a sound. See, it just makes a sound. Yeah, just makes that sound. Okay, so you've already made a sound, so see, it's idiot proof. Nope, any idiot can use this. Now the key is you can't just go out there and go, all right, that's unnatural. What you want to do is remember, turkey hunting is all about sounding realistic. You want to sound as realistic as that hen turkey that's out there with that gobbler, all right? So, because if you don't sound natural, it's with any kind of calling in game. If you don't sound natural, it ain't gonna work, period. All right, because they know the difference. So you want to sound really realistic. So what you're going to do is you're going to have a rhythm. Listen, everything in nature moves in rhythm. Everything moves as a rhythm. I don't care what animal in this world that you hunt after, they've got a certain kind of rhythm to their call, or they got a certain kind of it's just natural to them. It's a vocabulary. Just like we talk, it's a vocabulary. That's what you're trying to mimic. Okay, so the first thing, the easiest call to do on a box call, just take like this. All right. Now to do a simple cluck. Now this is a cluck. Now a cluck is when what I like to use is when that gobbler's coming in, and let's say I'm just wanting him to know where I'm at. All right. Now when he's coming in, I don't want to be up there going, look, he knows where I'm at. He knows where we're at, so he knows your location. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take your hand and just slap it once. That's a cluck. Now see, that was real good. That's a cluck. So let's do it again. That's a cluck. Oh, okay. See, now you just mastered the cluck. Now what that does, and I'm telling you, if you've turkey hunted many years as I have, and you've turkey hunted, you know one thing, I've done that right there. Bam, and I mean he gobbles. He'll gobble right back at you because he's wanting to know where you're at. So when he's coming in, he's looking for you. So instead of getting up there going, that's going to run him off because the closer he gets, the more quiet you want to get. So if I know that turkey's coming in, what I'll do is I'll just go. And then I'll stop. He knows where I'm at. He's looking. All right, so that's a cluck. All right, now, see, it wasn't hard, was it? Wasn't hard at all. All right, now you want to do a yelp. Now this is 99% of the time when a turkey caller, or when a turkey hunter rather starts calling, he wants to do that yelp because the yelp is probably the most important call they are. in the turkey woods. Why? Because it's a locator call. That hen is telling this gobbler where she's at. If he's out, say 50, 70, or 80, 90, 100 yards off on another ridge somewhere, you want to yelp at him. Let him know where you're at. As he gets closer, again, you want to go more quiet. You want to do the cluck or the purr, which we'll get to in just a minute. All right, but I want to get his attention. So this is how you do a cluck on a yelp on a box call. Hold your thumb up here, because if you don't, here's the reason. If you don't, it's going to sound like this. So that sounds all right, but if you put just a little pressure, listen. Hear the difference? It's just a little bit more keen, and it's a little bit, cuts the air a little bit better, just put a little bit of pressure. So you want to just hold your thumb just like this. Now take it, and you're going to do this in rhythm. You know, you're not going to go, okay, you're going to go in rhythm. You're going to go, yow, 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 yow. So you start out slow and go just a little bit faster. Now let's try to do this together. Let's watch this. I'll do it, and then you do it. It's a little, okay, you're putting just a bit too much pressure. Now just get it just where you're barely holding the top. Okay, now you're lifting up the paddle, so don't lift up, you're just going to slide the paddle. Okay, that's good. See, now see, what he's doing is what you're going to sound like. That's the reason that we're together today, because beginners are going to make mistakes. But this is why you sit in your house, or sit on your garage, or sit on your back porch or something. Just sit there and just practice. That's a little better. You see, there you go. Yeah, see, that's a little bit better. So see, as you get in that rhythm, that's a yelp. All right, you're letting that gobbler know where you're at. Now, when he gobbles, then of course you want to try to get as close to him as you can, but don't get too close to where you bust him off. Actually, I did that last year. I mean, I've been turkey hunting for years, and I've messed up big time. So you can do it. Even you experienced guys out there, you can do it. So don't do that. You know, try to be patient, but try to get in as close. But just try to yelp. Let's try that yelp one more time. Okay. All right. So see, that's just a basic yelp. Now, there's another call we can do on a box that is called a cut. All right, now this is when a hen turkey is really excited. I like to do this call when I'm trying to locate a gobbler again, and when he's not gobbling, when they're just quiet. You have them mornings where they just ain't saying nothing, and you'll have more mornings than they are gobbling. You know, usually they don't say nothing. So you want to get them excited. So what a hen turkey, when she gets excited, you know, she's really excited about something, she'll do what they call a cut. Then she'll go into a yelp. A cut sounds like this. All right, she's excited. You know, you ever heard that in the woods? She's telling these other hens, hey, you know, it's over here. The party's over here. Come over here. All right. So you're trying to get that. You're trying to get that excitement. And there's been a lot of times you'll do this right here, or you'll do this. Nothing. But you turn that around about 5 minutes later and go, man, they'll just start lightening up everywhere because it's an excitement. So this is how you do this. Turn your box call over. It's the easiest way. You know, some people can. I've seen people do it like this, and I'm not good at that, so I have to do it the idiot way. Turn it over just like this. Hold your paddle. Okay, now you don't have to put no pressure on it this time, because your pressure is going to be over here. You want to put your, and you're just going to hit that paddle. You're not going to hit it like that. You're going to hit it kind of at an angle. You're going to go. No, you're getting too much pressure. No, you get just hold the paddle kind of not tight, but just kind of, you just kind of grip. There you go, and just kind of. Now you just want. Now you maybe want to go pap, 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 pap. So 1, 2, 3. All right. See, now you don't want that real high shrill like he's getting, but see, that's okay. He's just learning. He's just learning, just like you. So you just want that. Okay, just ease up on the paddle just a little bit. There you go. Okay, so that's a cut. Okay, so now if you sound like that, don't get just discouraged and throw it away. You got to learn, right? You got to learn. So when you learn, just throw it. You know, don't just give up. You'll get good at it. And as he practices, and then as you practice, then you'll get a lot better. So again, this is a cut.